Where'd you get your style from?
Man, I ain't gonna lie.
You had to see somebody. You had to.
You know what? Honestly, like, of course, growing up in the Bay, like, there's always Mac Dre, Too Short,
Yeah.
right? You know, like those are like the Messy Marv.
Mhm.
But like, if I'm being honest about like where my style probably resembles, like what my style resembles the most, probably uh two rappers from Detroit that I
Okay.
like really came up listening to a lot, which is one of his name is like really came up listening to a lot, which is one of his name is Pero Giovanni from Doughboys Cash Out
Okay.
and Timmy Sai Peasy, who now just goes by Peasy. You know, with the storytelling, the wordplay, the weaving of the intricate, you know, metaphors, similes,
Mhm.
and kind of the you know, just the real kind of like rough, raw street gospel.
Yeah.
Yeah, my name's MG.
Yep.
Born in San Francisco, raised in Oakland, repping the town business, repping from the town. I'm a rapper, entrepreneur, uh, civil servant, and you know, gospel of the game to some extent too. You know, really trying to kick knowledge and make sure that people don't just have something catchy to listen to, but they have something informative to listen to
Yeah.
as well. So born in San Francisco, raised in Oakland. I
Okay.
am, I think, let me check. Mm, So I'm third generation San Franciscan.
Wow.
Yep. Maybe fourth, but third generation San Franciscan for sure. And then all my family is from Fillmore,
Okay.
the famous Fillmore district area. And then my father moved us over to Oakland, I think when I was in elementary school, and so I was raised in Oakland, but still heavy ties. I'm the only
Mhm.
one of my entire family who was raised in Oakland. When you grow up in Oakland, everybody in is Oakland is a very unique place. The Bay Area is a very unique place. San Francisco, all areas, right? Everybody is seemingly kind of a little bit advanced,
Mhm.
right? The area is a fast-paced place. It's not like other places in California. You know, the Bay is fast-paced. It's cold at night. It's moderate weather throughout the day, right? You know what I'm saying? It's so I think the environment, you know, both climate-wise and the people and the culture itself, right, all breed a certain level of like wanting to be in advance and having to be advanced, right? It's like growing up in the Bay is like your mind and your it has to has ankle weights on. I originally came to Virginia June 15th, 2014,
Okay.
to Hampton University to walk on as a football player. The first project that I did, which was Rule One, nobody's bigger than a program, which
Yeah.
is, you know, my motto. That was I released that like sitting on this couch, like without approval from like anybody on the team, maybe without even a master on it.
Mhm.
But like this album, this EP, I'm sorry, is the first one that is of course underpaid to play music group. The first one with some real direction to it,
Mhm.
a real rollout plan to it, and the first one where I think I'm in Miles Gordon in MG's bag.
Yeah.
Summer camp is basically just I'm coaching. I'm coaching, I'm relaying information. And so summer camp is just about that. Relaying information about myself, about the game, just about life in general, just kind of just telling people my side of the story.
Yeah.
Because MG got something to say.
Yeah.
My art is more like an open house where I open the door up, I raise the blinds, I open the windows, and I
Mhm.
allow people to roam freely through my
Yeah.
mind. And
Yeah.
so I'm very honest and transparent in my
Yeah.
raps, and you know, just try to connect with the people as best as I can. Take Me to a Place, man, was there's a
Mm,
famous song by Doughboys Cash Out called Take Me to a Place where
mhm,
niggas don't hate what a price of like it was a dope. So I ripped the song title and kind of the words from it, but the feeling is different, right? But it's Take Me to a Place is you know, it's a wish. Take me to a place is in and of itself a wish, right? It's a directive, it's a hope. It's a utopian song, right? It's a utopian song and a dystopian song all at the same time, right? It's asking to take you to a place, but it's also shedding light on the current state and place that I'm in right now, right?
mhm,
Or that I have been in, right? And Take Me to a Place was a special song because like, man, I made that song in a deep and dark space in life where, you know, I felt like, I reflected on my childhood and
mhm,
on my early adulthood, and I just thought to myself, I was just like, man, you know what I'm saying? Like I wanted people to know that I I have a line there that says, you know what I'm saying, people think I get the most, so I get the
at
least.
least, yeah, mhm,
They assume I'm getting love, so they forget about me. And I thought, and I've sent that song to so many people,
mhm,
and that was one of the lines that resonated with them
mhm,
because a lot of people
mm,
if everybody thinks you good, then nobody asks if you
mhm,
good.
yeah,
And if nobody asks if you good, then are you ever actually good? You know what I'm saying? It's about, the taking to a place to an extent had many themes, but one of the themes was check in on your loved ones and on your strong ones. Teachers were confused and baffled by the kind of oxymoron that I was, right? The kind of
mhm,
paradoxical nature of me,
mhm,
where, being smart and gifted, but also being out of fucking control.
yeah,
My mom texted me because of the what I was sharing in the music.
mhm,
I sent her back my music and I said, you may not like the message, but this is what's got me through your absence.
yeah, yeah,
I was
yeah,
holding on to a lot of resentment. I was
yeah,
harboring a lot of resentment. I was harboring a
yeah,
lot of hate, you know, and was making, I had made bad choices in life and were making bad choices. Um, and music has helped me to make sense of why,
mhm,
along with forgiving myself and forgiving her too,
yeah,
because the hate you have in your heart only hurts you.
yeah,
It ain't hurting the other person.
yeah,
And so she listens to my music, but I wish she'd listen to me. At 32, you're always coping. It's just, are you coping in
yeah,
a productive or in a non-productive manner, right? And these days I'm coping better, primarily through music.
yeah,
Music is my therapy. Right? I wrote probably 300, 350 verses,
yeah,
right? I mean, just in a whole. And so I cope with music.
mhm,
I used to cope with different ways. You
yeah,
know what I mean? We all have our vices. But I go to the gym now,
yeah,
structure my life in a way that, has I try to program like nobody's bigger than a program. Well, what's the program? The program is structure, discipline, and knowledge. And
mhm,
I try to, center my life around that. Idle time is the devil's time, man. And I ain't trying to get the devil no time.
yeah,
The playerism or the ism or just whatever this is, you know what I mean? It comes by studying, it comes by being a student of the game, but it got to be in you, not on you at the
yeah,
same time too.
yeah,
And being born in an environment, on that nature versus nurture shit, it really plays a part in it.
yeah,
Look, I ain't gonna lie. Look, I just started making music probably,
mhm,
a little bit officially about 9 months ago. But a little bit over I've been making music for long, right?
yeah,
It's in comparison to like Rich, who's been making music for 10 years, very serious for 5, right? So I'm in my very nascent form as an artist, right? And I've only performed ever 8 times. And it feels like a real nigga man that hit the trigger, man. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a real nigga man that really stepped into his sauce and then turned himself into a boss in a real way. I never felt I've been I've excelled in the eyes of other people in so many different things, but this is the only thing I've ever felt like I've excelled in. Like I'm an artist. I'm a showman. you know, and I'm a nigga that got something to say.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm the nigga with the news that you can use.
Yeah.
And I really feel that in my heart of hearts. And I think when you walking in your path, it's easy. You know what I'm saying? The headwinds ain't so strong when you walk in the right direction. You dig what I'm talking about?